You guys do service from the sidewalk?
No, I'm just wondering what you're videotaping.
Oh, just the bank.
For what reason?
I don't have to give you a reason.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I didn't call you.
No, I know that. They called us.
Okay.
They're concerned because you're videotaping people inside the bank.
Okay.
Is there a reason you're doing that?
Do I have to have a reason?
Say that again?
Do I have to have a reason?
Nope.
Alright. Name and badge number?
Officer Birch, 508.
He's scaring our customers.
Oh yeah, what he's doing is a little strange. No doubt
Yes,
about it.
in a bank.
Yeah, I mean,
He's scaring our customers. She was afraid to come out.
I haven't said a
Thank
word.
you.
I
Thank
gotcha.
you.
I got permission.
Alright guys, buckle up because this one goes from 0 to tension real fast. It starts with a simple question. Can I help you? A cameraman is standing on a public sidewalk quietly filming a bank. No confrontation, no disruption. But almost instantly, suspicion kicks in. Bank staff begin pressing him. What are you filming? Why are you filming? As if he owes them an explanation. He stays calm, repeating one key point. He doesn't need a reason. That alone seems to trigger everyone. Within seconds, police are called. Not for a crime, but for discomfort. And just like that, something completely legal gets treated like a threat. No law broken, no aggressive behavior, just a camera. Yet the situation escalates anyway. That's where this story really begins.
What is it? Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, that bad. Yeah, so they were just concerned. Obviously, they have a place of business here that they're trying to run, and when customers are concerned, they're going to call them.
Alright.
So that's what.
That was quick.
What's that?
You guys came here in record time.
you keeping record?
This is oh shit, look at that.
What's up? Yeah, we're all good.
So is my permission good enough?
Well, I mean, we got to talk with the bank. I would imagine that
Yeah.
this is probably still bank.
Can you
property.
ask them why they're recording me? They're scaring me right there. See that?
What? Their cameras?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, every bank has cameras.
So
Every bank in America has cameras.
I didn't call the cops on them.
No, but you elected to come here.
Yeah, but this is public.
Right, but you came here, right, knowing that there's surveillance cameras, so...
Well, she came here knowing that I'm videotaping too.
Well, it wasn't her that was concerned. The lady was already in the bank, then you showed up.
No. She came out first. I didn't say a word to anybody.
You didn't have to say a word to anybody to make them feel uneasy, right? So they're concerned because you're videotaping people who do not want to be videotaped.
Yeah, but I got permission. You
That's
saw
not
it.
real permission. You need permission for the people you're videotaping to videotape.
Oh yeah, what's that law?
You can videotape them out here. You cannot videotape them in there. They have an
Oh, like-
expectation of privacy.
Like this? I
That's
can't do that.
That's correct. So if people don't want to be videotaped inside a private entity, they have the right to refuse this.
So I can't videotape through the window?
You can't videotape into a private business, no. The same I
Really?
could videotape into your home. That's
Okay.
the same. They have an expectation of privacy in there.
I think you need to read the law, sir.
Telling you why we're here. That's why they call.
Okay, so I can't.
Now here's where things start getting shaky. 1. Officers arrive and immediately frame the situation around concern. Customers are allegedly scared, but no one can explain why. One officer even admits filming in public is legal, yet still pushes the idea that it's suspicious. That contradiction right there tells you everything. Meanwhile, bank staff keep pressing for answers, demanding justification like it's required. The cameraman flips the script, points out the obvious. The bank has cameras everywhere, recording non-stop. Nobody called the police on those. Suddenly, the logic collapses. Instead of law, the conversation shifts to feelings. People are uncomfortable, but discomfort isn't illegal. And the cameraman doesn't budge. Calm, steady, and direct, he keeps exposing the double standard. At this point, you can feel the tension rising, and the cracks starting to show.
You should not be videotaping people.
Okay, what are you going to do about it if I do?
If it's catching footage inside, you can't be doing it.
Oh yeah, it's catching footage, definitely.
All right, then maybe you should stand a little further back.
I'll be on the street.
Maybe back that way.
No, you can't tell me where I stand.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, dude.
Good.
Like, Okay, I get it's a public sidewalk. You have a right to be out here.
Okay,
All
they're
right,
recording me
but-
right there.
Okay, you don't got to be here. You don't got to be here.
Okay, I could
You are
videotape
elected
right
to
into.
be in this
Look at this.
This is where things go off the rails. One officer steps in with confidence, claiming you cannot film into a private business. Sounds official, but there's a problem. He can't back it up. No law, no statute, nothing. The cameraman immediately challenges it, asking the one question that matters. What law is that? And just like that, the officer stalls. He falls back on vague phrases like expectation of privacy, trying to sound authoritative without actually saying anything concrete. But this isn't a private home. It's a visible commercial space from a public sidewalk. The claim doesn't hold. Still, the officer repeats it, hoping repetition replaces accuracy. It doesn't. And now the dynamic shifts. This isn't about safety anymore.
If I was in there as a customer doing my financial business,
Okay.
I come out here and some weirdo sticking a camera in my face, I'd be a little concerned.
Is that why you guys have cameras too? So you can upset people?
Well, we have these for
Okay, well,
documentation.
it's upsetting me.
purposes. Well,
They're
well,
upsetting
like I
me
said,
too.
You don't got to be here. You don't got to be here.
But I want to be right here.
Okay, like I said, you're elected.
I'm not moving anywhere, just so you know.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm going to be
That's fine.
videotaping into the bank. I'm not walking in.
Okay, well here's the
But
thing.
check this out.
Check it out. I'll check it out. And here's the thing, since you want to be so cool and cooperative, if I do find out that you violated any laws, I'm going to show you the inside of a prison cell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your name, badge number?
Azar 487.
All right.
Okay? Just so we're clear. If I find out you're
What do you
violating
mean
any
if
laws,
you find out?
well, you want me to look up the law, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm going to go
Yeah.
do. Okay? All right? Have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we got for you.
Did you find out what the law is from the bankers?
Well, here's what we got for you. You're not allowed to go into the business, okay? If you go into the business, you'll be arrested for trespassing.
I already knew that before.
Voice. All right, on. Now it turns aggressive. The officer changes tactics. Less explanation, more intimidation. He suggests the cameraman move, then quickly escalates to a threat. If I find out you broke the law, I'll show you the inside of a prison. That's not enforcement. That's pressure. No violation identified. No legal basis. Just ego stepping in. The cameraman doesn't move an inch. He knows exactly where he stands. On public property, and he's not backing down. The officer starts throwing labels, calling him weird, questioning his intentions, trying to provoke a reaction, but it doesn't work. The cameraman stays composed, focused, and firm. And that's the turning point, because once intimidation fails, authority starts to look weak. And that's exactly what's happening here.
Do you know what the law is? I could go like this. So did you find out what the fucking law is?
You're a real smart guy, huh?
Yeah.
You know what the law is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't.
You can try
And you're a
clickbait
fucking
as
police
much as you
officer.
want. You can try and clickbait as much as you want. Okay, if you step into the bank, you'll be arrested.
All right.
Okay?
I
Have a
already
good
knew
day.
that. I already, don't tell me fucking
Have a
directives,
good
okay?
day. You have a good
All right.
day.
You know
sir.
what? You don't know what the law is, and you tell me, oh, if I find out, I'm gonna fucking put you in jail.
Go pound sand, buddy.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
a good day.
That's
All
true.
right, dude. Like and subscribe,
Have a
right?
good day.
Like and
Have a good
subscribe.
Hopefully Jesus gives you bond money when you mess up.
Yep. Don't worry, I won't. So he told me I can't record into Windows because he didn't know what the law is.
I told you couldn't zoom into windows when people have an expectation of privacy is what I told you.
Well, I just did zoom into Windows and I could all day.
He's doing what he can to try and bait people in so we can his YouTube
They got a
channel
camera
can go
too,
from 5
pointing at
people
me.
to 10 people.
You guys have cameras, right?
Dude, I mean, listen, man, you could record 24 hours a day. You might go up from 5 subscribers to 10.
All right. I'll show all my 11 subscribers.
Good butt.
All right. Name and badge number?
Dixon 783.
All right. I like the stripes.
Thank you.
Thanks. You're the cool one.
Now watch closely, because this is where everything begins to fall apart. The officer literally walks away to look up the law. Think about that. He was ready to threaten arrest without even knowing the rule he was enforcing. When he comes back, what does he have? Nothing new, just the obvious. Don't go inside the bank or it's trespassing. That was never the issue. The cameraman calls it out immediately. Calm, but direct. The officer, now cornered, switches from authority to attitude. Sarcasm, frustration, even mockery. Another officer jumps in, trying to dismiss it all as clickbait. But the damage is done. The moment they couldn't produce a law, the entire argument collapsed.